Hello, wrestling fans. How you guys today? Here we're having a Monday Night Raw for January the 20th, 2024. Raw opened up with Gunther, Jey Uso talk about the match at Saturday Night's main event. Sheamus, Braun Breaker had a segment talk about their match at Saturday Night's main event. Sami Zayn announced he's going into the Royal Rumble match. Kevin Owens interrupted him and said that he hopes Sami wins so he can help him win it, because they could do something they've never done before, which is the main event at WrestleMania, if Sami would help him defeat Cody Rhodes in the ladder match at the Rumble. But he says maybe you need to ask Roman Reigns for permission. And he walked away. Sami told Owens, he said, walk away. I don't need Roman Reigns' permission for anything. So is that teasing he's going to help Kevin Owens win the title? The ladder match where Owens helps Sami win the Rumble, or is something going to happen and they're going to fight each other at WrestleMania? The opening match, finally after like a half hour talking, was Rey Mysterio gets Kofi Kingston the New Day one-on-one. Now, they never really specified this was the match we're supposed to have 2 weeks ago, where if the New Day won, they could change the locker rooms game, but that match was cut short from the Netflix premiere of Raw because there was so much talking. But very good match, back and forth. Rey had the ball going, just taking it to Kofi Kingston. They went for Cole Red off the ring apron to the floor. Kofi caught it, powerbomb Rey Mysterio on the outside. Started stomping him in the midsection. Rey fought back, Corona him in the ring and the steps. Repeatedly smashed his face off the steel steps. Kofi fought back, delivered a top rope elbow drop across the back, ran up, delivered a frog splash off the top rope across the back of Rey Mysterio. Went for Trouble in Paradise. Rey countered it, went for Corona into the 619. Kofi kicked out. Rey Mysterio went for the top of the drawing. Xavier Woods tripped him, but the referee saw him do that. And as the referee was dealing with Woods, saying, you know what, you're going to the back, Rey Mysterio decided to haul off, sucker kick him off the ring apron. Turn around, Kofi went for Trouble in Paradise. Rey Mysterio countered it, hit the 619 again. Kofi, again, managed to kick out. Rey, this time, is getting fed up. Kofi fights back, goes for the boom drop. Rey moves out of the way, rolls him up, gets the win. So your winner's Rey Mysterio. After the match, New Day attacks him, 2-on-1 beatdown to LWO's Joaquin Wall, a Del Toro run out. Kind of confused why they weren't there to begin the match with Rey in the corner. Because you're a stable, you should be out there helping your guy, right? You know, in case Woods, which he did get involved, they could have stopped it. They run out. New Day ended up sending Joaquin Wall to the ring post and took off. So Rey and Tolos checking on Joaquin Wall, and I think he's seeing stars for that hit to the ring post. Then we had Dakota Kai and Io Sky Damage Control taking on Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks with Sonya Deville ringside. Quick match, but very high-flying, action-packed, baby. Check it out, folks. It was quick, but it's well worth watching. Zoe Starks did that awesome, amazing slingshot dropkick she does. Just friggin' drove Dakota Kai halfway across the ring when she connected with in the midsection. Then they isolated Dakota Kai, delivered a double team Irish whip into a clothesline. Double team backbreaker clotheslined her. Dakota Kai fought back. Drop kicked Shayna in the face. Tagged in Io Sky. Io Sky got in. Drop kicked Zoe Starks down. Snap release German suplex Shayna. Drop kicked Zoe back down. Went for the ropes. Dove. Took out Shayna on the outside. Ran back the ring. Went for the top rope moonsault on Zoe Starks. Outside the ring, Shayna clotheslined Dakota Kai, who just clotheslined Sonya Deville. And now that was Zoe to pull Io Sky off the top rope, G360. Io Sky kicked out. Zoe Stark's like, what do we got to do here? So she tagged in Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler applies the Kijiji Clutch chokehold on Io Sky. Io Sky, I love how she got out of it. She ran and she slid through the ropes. That was Shayna to snap mirror off the ropes, bounce back. Io Sky hit the top rope moonsault. Your winner's Damage Control. Nia Jax, your queen of the ring for last year, attacked Rhea Ripley in the parking lot, beat the shit right out of her, and wants a title match against her at Saturday night's main event. Then she found out that she was not traded to Raw. Bayley was the one traded to Raw from SmackDown. That upset the queen. So Adam Pearce, you know what? Let's have a match between you two. So Bayley, the newest member of the Raw roster, was traded for someone we don't know who yet. took on the Queen Nia Jax. Bell rang, now all Bayley, just taking it right to the Queen. The sunny outside of the ring, Roxanne Perez, who Bayley's now having a beef with, showed up amongst the fans. Bayley rode out the ring. They started exchanging words. Started yelling at each other. Security ended up dragging Roxanne away. Bayley turned around. Nia Jax friggin' drove her right in that barricade hard. Picked her up, put her in the corner in the ring, running butt butter in the corner. Picked her up, swanton dropped her. Did a running swanton drop, then started working on the arm. Splash on the arm, leg drop on the arm, hit butt the arm, stomped on it. Drove the knee down on it. Bayley's just screaming in pain because of all that damage done to the arm. Bayley fought back. Forearm shots with the good arm, running forearm shot across the back of the head of Nia Jax. This I didn't like. Nia Jax bent over and waited for Bayley to run and hit a sunset flip into the ring post. That was nasty. I liked the move, but not seeing Nia Jax bend over and wait for a few minutes, that kind of took it away from me. But it was still cool to see the impact for the ring post. Bayley hit 2 back-to-back top rope elbow drops. Powerbomb Nia Jax. That was impressive. Just picked her up, powerbombed her. Nia Jax kicked out. Bayley delivered the bonsai drop. Nia Jax kicked out. Nia Jax said, enough of this. Hit Bunner right in the chest. Toss up Samoan drop. Bonsai drop. You winner, the Queen Nia Jax. After the match, Rhea Ripley attacks Nia Jax. They're brawling. Adam Pearce makes the match official for Saturday night's main event. For the World Women's Championship, we got the Queen versus the Destroyer, Rhea Ripley. Then we have Penta versus Pete Dunne one-on-one. Pete Dunne snapped the arm back of Penta, kept bending the fingers, stomping on the arm. Irish whipped him in the corner, hit a run-in Zagiri kick. Tied Penta's mask extensions, tied him onto the middle rope, stomped away at him. Referee got the hair extensions of the mask unhooked from the ropes. That allowed Penta to hit forearm shots, running clotheslines, delayed drop kick. Like Chris Sabin TNA, folks, if you've seen it. He runs, he jumps up and just stops in midair and then hits the drop kick. They call it the hesitation drop kick. Well, Penta does the same kind of thing, but he kind of does it a little bit differently in the corner. I love it. Hits the friggin' running Canadian Destroyer. Pete Dunne's like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna friggin' floor your ass over a running bullhammer. Like Wade Barrett used to do. That was awesome. Picked him up, went for the bitter end. Penta flipped over, DDT'd him. Penta driver, your winner, Penta. So he's 2 wins straight on Raw. Before getting the main event of McIntyre versus Seth Rollins, 2 segments happened. CM Punk did an awesome segment but win the Royal Rumble match. He even said if Hulk Hogan enters the Rumble, I'm going to toss his fossil butt out of that ring. Then, Karrion Kross told the Miz something interesting. He said, we don't have to worry about the YS6 no more. And you can focus, Miz, on winning the Royal Rumble. And the Miz says, why don't we have to worry about the YS6 no more? He said, I just was informed by Adam Pearce that they were traded to SmackDown. But we don't know for who. So YS6 have gone to SmackDown. That's a huge move, I think, for a trade. Don't know who they got traded for. I can't see it being for Bayley because Raw will only get 1 win and then lose 5 people. So I think Bayley was traded for Adam Warnham. I don't know who it is. Let me know below in the comments who you think Bayley got traded for to go to Raw. And who do you think YS6 got traded for? Because these got to be 2 or 3 superstars that got traded for, right? Maybe Pretty Deadly, because they've been doing storylines with them. But that's about it. Or A-Town Down Under. They really haven't been doing nothing with them on SmackDown. Maybe they're going to trade them to Raw. So your main event time. Rollins, McIntyre. Bell rings. Seth's rapid fire chop at McIntyre. McIntyre just bunts him right in the face. Picks him up, power bombs him. Picks him up, spine busters him. Picks him up, Irish whips him hard in the corner. Seth bounces out of that corner. Seth fights back, running knee strikes to the face. Hits the third one, sending McIntyre out of the ring. Dove through the ropes, hit those dives for the ropes he does. Rolled McIntyre back in the ring, superplex off the top rope, went for the Falcon Arrow. McIntyre countered it, delivered the Falcon Arrow. That was a cool counter. McIntyre went for Claymore. Seth countered it with running knee to the face, ripcord knee off the ropes. Finally hit the Falcon Arrow. I'm sorry. And then McIntyre at this point is getting fed up, right? Because he can't keep Seth down for a free count. So he thumbs Seth right in the eyes, pose him, like hair pose him right into a future shock DDT. And the referee's like, "What are you doing, man?" You just hair pulled him into a future shock. McIntyre's like, "You know what? Deal with it." Then he picks him up. Seth Rollins counters it, super kicks him. STF, and he just torquing on that STF submission. He's got that locked in for like 3 minutes, folks. McIntyre finally gets hold of a rope break. Seth's like, "What I gotta do here?" Goes for a pedigree. McIntyre counters that. Then McIntyre gets cocky. He starts doing like Irish, pose him up into a clothesline. Picks him up, pose him up, clotheslines him again. He's doing that 3 or 4 times in a row. Goes for it one more time. Seth counters it, rolls him up for the 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins your winner. I like the main event. Back and forth action. You don't know who was going to win that match. McIntyre is mad at this point. Just claymores the holy heck out of Rollins. Beats him up. Sammy runs out, makes a save. But as he's checking on Rollins, now that was McIntyre to turn him around and deliver a headbutt. Puts Rollins in the corner, and then Sammy goes to Allure kick McIntyre in the corner. McIntyre moves, so he blasted Seth right in the face. And Raw ended with like Seth Rollins look at Sammy like, "Why the hell did you just blast me in the face with a Allure kick? Was that on purpose?" And Sammy's like, "No, man, Drew moved out of the way. I'm telling you, it was just an accident." So I'm curious what that's going to lead to. Next week on Raw, the only match announced is the Viking Raiders defend the World Tag Team Championships against Judgment Day members JD Madugo and Dominic Mysterio. They announced Finn Balor's roughed up for that street fight last week, same as Damian Priest. That's why they're not in attendance this week on competing. And Liv Morgan told Dominic, either you bring home those World Tag Team titles back to Judgment Day, or there would be repercussions. And Dom didn't like that, so curious what those would be if they don't win those belts. That's the only match announced for next week, folks. Paul Logan's going to be there to talk about coming to Monday Night Raw for being traded for Braun Strowman. And Cody Rhodes is going to be there to talk about the ladder match for the Royal Rumble next week. Saturday night's main event, we got Braun Strowman, Jacob Fatu 1-on-1. Nia Jax, Rhea Ripley's going at it for the Women's World title. Got the contract signed between Rollins and Kevin Owens. I like seeing that. It's been a long time on a pay-per-view since we've had a segment instead of a match. So that's interesting what's going to happen. Then we got Braun Breaker and Sheamus going at it for the IC title. Sheamus told Braun tonight that he's going to give him everything he's got to win that title for the very first time. And Gunther's taking on main event Jey Uso for the World Championship. And Gunther basically told Jade tonight, like, you have better luck winning the Royal Rumble match than you do beat me 1-on-1 at Saturday night's main event. There you have it, folks. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.